bringing back the buffaloes. Hurry up and get dressed, Tony's mom said from his bedroom doorway. Uncle Rogers and Annie are waiting for you. Tony rolled out of bed. He pulled on his clothes and shoes with his feet into his tennis shoe with a yawn. Are you excited to see the buffaloes? His mom asked. Tony shrugged. Sure, he said. Tony didn't really see what was so excited about the reservations. Getting a buffalo herd. His cousin Annie was way more excited about it than he was. Annie and Uncle Roger were waiting outside in Uncle Roger's pickup truck. Tony's hopped in. As they rode along, Uncle Roger told Tony and Annie about the buffaloes they were going to see. The Red Lake Tribal Council voted to raise a buffalo herd. He said some of the meat will be shared among the tribe. Some of it will be sold so the tribe can buy more buffaloes. It's part of our tribe's larger effort to create food sovereignty for us. What does that mean? Tony asked. It means we'll grow vegetables and raise animals locally, said Annie. That would be pretty cool, said Tony. The buffalo is important to the effort, Uncle Roger explained. They always taken care of our people. They gave us food, a hide for clothes and shelter, and bones to make utensils. Really? Asked Tony. Like what? Soup, ladles, nets, and all kinds of tools, Annie answered. Annie loved history. Ask her anything about OG history, and she knew the answer. Tony thought history was boring. What was so important about something that happened a long time ago? Even the sinew, that's the tissue that contains muscles to bones, was dried and used as thread. Annie went on. Whoa, said Tony. He had admit that was pretty interesting. Every part of the buffalo was used, Uncle Roger said. Not many people practice these skills today, but with a herd on our land, we can start to learn them. As Annie and Uncle Roger talked, Tony watched the lakes and trees of the Red Lake Reservation disappeared behind them. The land turned to farmlands with fields and cows behind fences. Why is the buffalo ranch so far away? Asked Tony. Both cousins live on the shore of Red Lake surrounded by trees. Uncle Roger described the prairies of South Dakota, where the buffalo were coming from. Buffalo need big spaces. They wouldn't be happy living crowded in trees. On the prairie, they have rooms to move around. Just then they arrived at the Red Lake Buffalo Ranch. Look, shouted Annie as she jumped out of the pickup truck. She pointed at two buffaloes standing in a field surrounded by fences. Well, said Tony, looking in awe at the buffalo. They were a lot bigger than he thought they'd be. They're in size of a car. That will fence Will the fence hold them? He asked. Uncle Roger nodded. Don't lean so far over the gate, though, Uncle Roger warned. You don't want to fall in and get chased by one. Tony laughed. I could run faster than them, he said. They're so big and heavy. Buffalo can run up to 35 miles an hour, said Annie. Can you run that fast? Well, said Tony. He shook his head. No. This effort isn't just about food, said Uncle Roger. It's a way to reconnect to our heritage. It helps us make our cultural and historic contents to the land strong again. As a tribe, we learn how to care for the buffaloes and how the buffalo. The three of them leaned to the fence as they admired the animals. History wasn't his favorite subject, but Tony was starting to understand Annie's excitement. Can we come see them again tomorrow? He asked. Uncle Roger smiled and nodded.
Good job.